Hello everyone, welcome back to my video. Now I know you've been wondering where I've been. Actually, you probably haven't, and I haven't been anywhere to be honest. I've been home all day watching Netflix, making more videos, and posting more content on different platforms of my artwork. So today I'm going to be explaining to you what this scene and what the freak's happening in this particular part. So as you can see, there's a tornado going on here, a little tornado in front of Aoi here, and basically there's popping sounds, and as I said, the balloon is going to surround the person. It's going to be like, whoa, and it's going to start going around the person. So if you have dizziness, I don't recommend this balloon trick, but it's something to make the person into a doll, just like a magic trick, like boom. And I personally hate balloon popping sounds, so that is why I felt like I like to make the things that I'm scared of into this manga. It's kind of sort of another way of telling yourself face your fears, but you know, not in a real life way, but more of a art way, a drawing type of way. So I don't know. It's another type, so you can't blame me. I feel like face your fears, draw the fear. You know what I mean? But like, yeah, balloon popping, hate it so much. So, always here looking a bit worried about what would happen to Yuki because Yuki already has a distorted eye. It already has a malfunction of the eye. I'm literally saying it like she's a literal cyborg or something, but she's not. Okay, it just really looks distorted and it's not normal and it feels weird. And that's the whole point of backrooms is that everything is not normal or as they seem to be. So, yeah, and she's just worried about Yuki, and Yuki is like looking at Aoi into the soul, like, oh my gosh, please, nothing bad happen to me. And they're like looking at each other, they're like, oh my gosh, please do not like when I look at a balloon popping, I would think of like someone's face, blows up into a balloon, and then when that face just blows up, and then when it pops, there's like gonna be like very bloody and gory, and it's just I don't know, it's just not a scene that I would want to look. And this I just kind of want to indicate that scene here, like what if Yuki like blows up with the balloon? That would be so scary. That instant pop, but at the same time the balloon's so colorful and you might just think the balloon just pops, but like what if that person pops? So it's like this fear of unknown what would happen next. And yeah, it's just totally, it's like, oh my gosh, like what the freak? But yeah, um, that's Yuki's story here. And I kind of want to shape the balloon in a weird way because, you know, it's flexible, it's moving, it's going around the person. But anyway, let's talk about the new backrooms level for today. Alright, so this level is called, I like, it has something called like, it's like oh, this is what the bumper crop. So it's like a field of wheat. This is what it looks like, by the way. It's like a field of wheat, and there is literally no direction. Every direction you see is just wheat, 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 and maybe a couple bushes and trees. And then if you come across of a lake of some sort, that lake is actually pretty good. Like it's like not like pretty good, but like you can drink it. You can consume. It is safe for humans and you can drink that. You can survive off of that. It says here back home, I had a game I was used to play on my own. I would lay out an apple core or something like that out on my doorstep, and then I would come back and watch it for hours on the end each day until it was completely unrecognizable. Often their shape would stain the concrete step, so over the years it became brown with those shapes. I remember looking at that and thinking it was crazy that I could have such an effect on something as strong as concrete. I felt like the ruler of the world. So this is a person that, lived in a concrete place, like full of not concrete place, like full of wheat, basically. This person is like a country person. And this person said for a moment we thought we had escaped the back rooms. So this level looks like a place of like a real place on Earth. It doesn't look too scary or too unusual, but this is actually one of the back rooms. So, yeah, so here are the entities. The worms of level 10, they're worms in this entity. So if you're not a fan of worms, definitely do not, like, you wouldn't really be happy being here. I'm not going to show you the picture of the worms because that's obviously really gross. So here are the exits and entrances. So I'm just going to tell you the exits. So finding a road and following it for, a period of time may eventually lead to level 11, and finding a patch of canola among the wheat and entering it will lead into level 184. Swimming into a lake can lead one to a number of, aquatic levels, and research into levels exactly are accessible and underway. So, yeah. So there's actually a story of a person going to this level and this person's past life that looks like this level, his home or her hometown or their hometown. It's definitely definitely like yeah, the person thought they were home, but they weren't, which is kind of sad. I'm not gonna lie. Like, you going back to a city that you once lived, and then just only to know that that was another backrooms level. That is not something that I would be happy of. All right, so let's talk about the manga again. So this is me doing the line art, the line work, fixing some parts. So I think there are a lot to be planned. So I have things planned out already. Like, I'm gonna make the line art more detailed, more than this, obviously. I'm gonna make it look more detailed because I have a lot of inspiration of other manga artists, and I definitely feel like their line art is so much more detailed and it looks so much better. It really brings the things into life without actually, coloring or doing anything like that. And it really makes a big impact. And I just, yeah, I just would really, really love to see that in this artwork because my mind right now like has a lot of imagination of how it's going to look, how it should look, and how the angles will make people feel, and like these things that I'm seeing is just wanting to praying that the skill that I have is going to be just as great as my imagination. So saying is easier than doing. I'm not gonna lie. Thinking is easier than doing. I'm not gonna lie, even thinking is easier than talking. Because to be honest, I'm not a talkative person. I don't talk very much, and like my um explanations of things isn't that well or clear. So I'm definitely like fixing these parts of my speech. And yeah, I do stutter from time to time. Like like I stutter because I'm not sure of what like I'm about to say. Like, I'm not sure that if I'm about to say it right. So I just say it again. And yeah, that just really, I don't know. I don't know if people get weirded out by that. I don't know. Do they get weirded out by that? Yeah, it's just like a whole process, you guys. It's so new for me, but I really like appreciate if you guys can like really, feel me on this and like really just understand the situation that I'm in. And I really am so thankful for anyone, everyone that is supporting me out there. It really means so much to me. But yeah, that is basically what this is. So I have like these, I don't know, I added the text popping, but I feel like yeah, that's when I wanted to add the text, but I think I should have waited and put the text last because they have to be in a format, they have to be consistent, they have to be the same, and if I use my own handwriting, then that's not really going to be the same. So, yeah. But anyway, now I'm doing the RGB color. I was definitely like really hesitating of what colors I should use for the balloon. It was definitely a little bit of a challenge. And I was thinking maybe like this bright pinkish color for the hat or like this purplish color. It was like more of based on yellows and pinks and then purples and blues. So it was definitely like I wanted to make things look matching because I was running out of colors, y'all. Like these like as you can see there's like a design and then if you press that arrow beside that design button, which I didn't show because I'm only using design because design is just for t-shirt and illustration colors are much more like there's much more choices than design because again this is for a t-shirt so you don't have that much options in colors, so I was running out of colors that could match. It was not easy. But anyway, here I am doing the line work. I was like, wait a minute. Like, because I wanted to make it look like it was flowing and there was like air, like this kind of mist going around. But I realized that wasn't really possible because at the end of the day, I had to do the line art or the color is going to spread everywhere. And yeah, that didn't really work out too good. And trust me, I'm pretty sure that I changed that red color. That red was not looking good with the rest of the color. I hope that I changed the color because that color does not look good at all. I don't think it does. Yeah. Yeah, like again, my first manga. So I do like have different perspectives of what I should do and what I should change and what I should do better. Definitely a lot of perspectives here that I didn't think about while I was doing these things, like the coloring and then the drawing, the sketching. So yeah, now that I have like a more clearer mindset of what I'm trying to make it look like, I feel like it would help. It would help a lot. So please stay tuned and support me, subscribe and stay tuned and like this video. I really would appreciate it if you did. Thank you so much. And yeah, just be on this journey of me improving, um, knowing more people, maybe even like having merchandises, and just growing with this channel is just amazing. I really do appreciate it. Thank you all so much again. I will see you next time. Bye.